everyone, my name is Scott and welcome to my channel and welcome to the first video of March. Where did the first 2 months of the year go? I have absolutely no idea. By the time this video is released, I would have just about finalized my submission for the third Writers Playground challenge. As such, I thought it would be fitting to share my submission for the previous challenge. These challenges are by far my favorite, as the criteria often leaves a lot of room for experimentation. The criteria that I chose for my submission was the character of a doctor, the setting of a wedding, and the required object of a horseshoe. Here is a sneak peek at my short story, Beside the Bride. Have you ever wondered what the underside of a table looks like? Not a cheap folding table that folds out every Christmas for your cousin's 4 kids and your younger brother who couldn't fit at the adult table. I'm talking about the underside of a real table. A table with 4 triangles of wood connecting the legs to the top. One with thick support beams crisscrossing between the corners that didn't get the glossy finish of the top side, each roughly sanded with sharp points sticking out here and there. A pinch of pain surges through my pointer finger. Great! Because who doesn't love a splinter? Well, after lying under this one for the past 50 minutes, slowly drinking my way through my thoughts, I can safely say that I know what the underside of a table looks like. If you're wondering how I found myself under here at my best friend's wedding, it's not a gripping story. There's no damsel in distress, no monster to fight, and no romantic kiss at the end. But it is a story nonetheless. Laurie and I have been best friends since we were 7, when my family moved into the house across the road. On the first day I met her, she wore a white shirt under denim overalls, an old-fashioned headset hanging over her aged red sports cap. Walking her bike into her garage, she waved at me, the asthmatic nerd with thick glasses that looked like God had given sentience to a stick. Not 10 minutes after, she skipped to our front door and rang the doorbell, a sound I would come to miss after leaving for university 9 years later. This story was such a joy to write. I absolutely love the style of their challenges, so make sure to check out Writers Playground in the description box below. For a bit of context, the narrator of the story is Tommy Arlo, a 26-year-old university graduate with a doctorate in philosophy. Struggling to find his way in the world even after finishing his PhD, the story follows Tommy and the events that conspire as he attends his childhood best friend's wedding. This is where readers meet Laurie Wilkins, a now married 25-year-old who runs a bookstore and cafe in their small town. This story is something I'm really proud of, and one of the best stories I've written, second only to what I submitted for their first challenge. The slightly larger word count of 3,000 words really gave me room to flesh out the characters, leaving me feeling as though they were real people by the end. Many of the personalities and traits adopted by my characters often come from my life or the lives of my friends. Because of this, it was somewhat of an emotional process submitting this story, leaving me feeling like my babies have all grown up. But like my traditional writing style, I began by plotting everything out, ensuring that I covered all the criteria before starting the initial draft. A certain Furious Fiction submission reminded me to always pay attention to the criteria by the final edit. However, even though I had it all planned out at the beginning, I found myself changing some characters and plot throughout the writing process. When generating writing prompts for the story, I had the crazy idea to tell the entire story, or at least most of it, from under a table. Most people only see the tops of tables, most obviously. But setting majority of my story underneath one, it challenged my writing ability and made the writing process even more intriguing. And by the end of it, I was really proud of my story. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to read the full story, make sure to leave a like and check it out in the description box below. I post new videos every Saturday at 12 PM Adelaide time, so make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on. You can also follow me on my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter to keep up to date with what's happening with my second book, The Book of Little Loves. I am so excited to take you on the writing journey with me. But until the next video, make sure to live a life worth writing about, whether it's in books or in the stars.